And here's the good news. The subjects who took a break from dieting lost more weight than those who dieted continuously. Let me repeat that. The subjects who took a 2-week break from dieting lost about 50% more weight than those who dieted continuously. Hi, I'm Dr. Del Millers, and this is Energize Your Life After 50. This is a podcast for successful men and women over 50 who are ready to be intentional about how they live the rest of their lives, focusing on their health, their physicality, how they look and feel, and their emotional and spiritual well-being. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Energize Your Life After 50. I'm Dr. Del Millers with personalfitness.com. You know, I help women over 50 lose weight for the last time and feel sexy again. And I help men over 50 lose that dad bod, the middle-age bulge, and reconnect with their inner athlete. So, Thanksgiving is here again, and today I want to talk to you about why cheating on your diet may help you to lose weight. You see, a lot of people when it comes to Thanksgiving, a lot of people out there are on diets. Let's just throw that out there. It's a fact. And, a lot of people are on diet. And when it comes to the holidays, it's the holiday season, they feel pretty stressed out because they don't want to, if they've been doing well with what they're doing, they don't want to go off and it's probably a chore to get back on track. I get you. I feel you. But let me first qualify this by saying, I do not believe in dieting. There, I've said it. Because dieting is never a great long-term weight loss strategy. I don't believe in dieting because dieting is never a great long-term weight loss strategy. You see, to lose weight and keep it off. I always stress that and. Because losing weight, quite frankly, is easy. You can go on a diet and lose weight. And when people don't tell you, yes, you can diet and lose weight. Diets are effective. They allow you to lose weight. You can go on a diet and lose weight. It's that and part, keeping it off. That's the tough part, okay? So to lose weight and keep it off, you have to learn how to effectively, or you have to learn effective eating strategies that do not trigger your body's biological and psychological mechanisms that protect against severe energy shortage, i.e., loss of too much stored body fat. You see, folks, here is the conundrum. You're trying to lose weight, and hopefully you're trying to lose fat, right? That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to lose body fat. But your body has these internal mechanisms to protect against losing fat, right? So, yes, your body is very, very protective because, as I explain in my future work, my past work, fat storage is like gold to your body, okay? And I talk about this at great length in my free masterclass, the top 3 things you must do to lose weight and keep it off. You can find the link in the show notes or at my website, personalfitness.com. Now, if you're trying to lose weight, folks, I will highly recommend that the first thing you do after you finish listening to this episode, of course, is to sign up for the masterclass. Because unless you understand the biological and psychological factors that are working against you to force you to regain whatever weight you may lose through dieting, there's a 99% chance that you will regain whatever weight you lose and more. Why? Because as I always say every time, biology beats willpower every single time. Let me repeat that. Biology beats willpower every single time. And I also have a coaching video by the same topic, biology beats willpower, at my YouTube channel at Dr. Del Millers. Because you need to understand, it's not about willpower. It's not even about what you eat. It's about the biological and psychological mechanisms that are working against you when you lose weight. So losing weight is the easy part. Keeping it off, well, that's the challenging part. You see, you can't fight against your brain and your hormones and win. So you have to learn how to recruit them to work for you. So do yourself a favor. If you're serious about ending your weight loss struggles, go watch the masterclass. It's freaking free, okay? So if you're serious about losing weight and keep it off, watch the freaking masterclass. It's only about 25 minutes, and I tell you everything you need to know, not just to lose weight, but to keep it off, because, you can lose weight. But how you lose the weight is going to determine, is it going to be a long-term thing, or is it just a short-term fix that you're going to end up gaining the weight back and more. And once you lose weight and regain it, guess what? The next time it becomes harder. And the next time it becomes harder. And the next time it becomes harder. Imagine if you're doing this for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of dieting. That's why it's so freaking hard to keep the weight off. Because every time you lose weight and regain it, your body holds on to it more. So those starvation mechanisms start to kick in faster. So you're never able to lose weight and keep it off if those starvation mechanisms are kicking in every single time. Okay? All right, moving right along. Let's get to the main course, shall we? It's Thanksgiving. What is the main course? For a lot of people, that's that turkey. We've established that dieting is a lousy long-term weight loss strategy. However, that doesn't mean that most of you listening are going to give up dieting just because I say it's a lousy long-term weight loss strategy, right? There, I said it again. I hate to repeat myself, but dieting is a lousy long-term weight loss strategy. But the fact is, people are going to do it. So let's talk about why cheating on your diet may actually help you to lose weight. So if you're, if you're in trepidation about the holidays, Thanksgiving coming up, and you've been dieting, you've been doing well, you've been consistent and all of that good stuff. Let's talk about why cheating may actually be a good thing for you. You never thought you'd hear this from me, did you? So, okay. Now, before we get started, let me remind you that, number one, I really do appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And I appreciate your review. So will you leave me a 5-star review on however you're listening to this, Apple Podcasts or Google Play? Please leave me a 5-star review. It helps others to find the podcast easier. And do me a favor, will you share this? It's the season of sharing. Will you share this with 3 of your friends, family members, even people you don't like very much? Because, hey, maybe if they get healthier, they'd be more likable, don't you think? Thanks again. I appreciate it. Let's talk about why cheating on your diet may actually help you to lose weight. A study, done some time ago, from the University of Tasmania, they found that people who dieted for 2 weeks and then didn't restrict their calories for another 2 weeks actually lost more weight and more fat than people who dieted continuously. Let me repeat that. According to the research, folks, the people who dieted for 2 weeks and then didn't restrict their calories for another 2 weeks actually lost more weight and more fat than the people who dieted continuously. And you see, in this study, they had, it wasn't a big study, but still, it was significant. They had 52 obese people assigned to 2 groups. And the first group cut calories by 1/3, for 16 weeks. The second group, cut calories by 1/3 for 2 weeks and then took a break. So they took a break from dieting and ate their regular maintenance level amount of calories for 2 weeks. And they repeated these, what we call cheat breaks, for the full 16 weeks of the study. And here's the good news. At the end of the study, the subjects who took the break from their diets, lost about 50% more weight than those in the other group. Let me repeat that. The people who took a break from their diet, they took a 2-week break from their diet and ate their maintenance level of regular amount of calories, they lost about 50% more weight than the people in the other group who dieted continuously. Plus, they shed more fat than the control group. But here's the other thing. 6 months later, the researchers did a follow-up to see how well the weight loss was maintained. Now, as expected, both groups regained some weight, but the people who used the breaks during their diet were still on average 18 pounds lighter than those in the control group. So you see, it's good to take a cheat break. It's okay. It's Thanksgiving. The turkey's not going to bite you. There's always room for pie. It's okay. Go to town. Eat some pie. Allow yourself to enjoy. And you know, folks, this is just about enjoying the holidays and making peace with food. There's no good food or bad food. It's all about how you approach the situation, okay? You see, dieting triggers your body's starvation mechanism. So your metabolism slows down, your appetite increases, and your cravings go through the roof. You didn't think all that was accidental, did you? It's not. It's your biology at work. So what cheat breaks actually do, it gives your metabolism a bit of a boost by convincing your body that the famine is over. You don't have to worry about starvation anymore. The famine is over. So your metabolism increases and you're able to break through the stalled weight loss, okay? So if you're worried that if you fall off the wagon, so to speak, you may not be able to, and you won't be able to get back up, well, in this case, falling off the bloody wagon may actually be the best thing that can happen to you, as long as you have the discipline to get up, brush yourself off, and put on your walking shoes, okay? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm Dr. Del Millers, and that's all I've got for you today. But as you celebrate this Thanksgiving with family and friends, may your stuffing be tasty, may your turkey be plump, may your potatoes and gravy have nearly a lump. May your yams be delicious and your pies take the prize. And most of all, ladies and gents, may your Thanksgiving dinner stay off your thighs. All right, I wish I could take credit for writing that, but I didn't. The author, however, is unknown, but if you know who the author is, drop me a line at drdell@personalfitness.com, and I would be happy to give credit to him or her for some ingenious writing. All right, I'll catch you next time. Take care now. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays. You've been listening to Energize Your Life After 50 with Dr. Del Millers and personalfitness.com. For all the resources mentioned in this episode and to find out how you can have a free one-on-one coaching call with Dr. Del, go to my website, personalfitness.com. You can sign up there. Did I mention that it's free? We're going to have an honest conversation about what's holding you back from achieving a healthy weight, healthy body free of medications, the confidence you need, and of course, for you ladies, feeling sexy again. You can also sign up for my free masterclass, Top 3 Things You Must Do to Lose Weight and Keep It Off, as well as my webinar, Get Your Sexy Back. And please, remember to share this podcast with 3 of your friends or even people you don't like very much, because sharing brings you a whole lot of positive energy. Again, for all the free resources mentioned in each episode, just check the show notes or go to my website, personalfitness.com.